What's up, Falcons Nation? It's your boy Jew coming at you with another Atlanta Falcons video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. In today's video, I would like to give you guys some Atlanta Falcons news. But if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you'll know when I've done Atlanta Falcons content. Hit that like button for your boy. I do appreciate each and every one of you guys for your continued support, continuing to share out my content on all the social media platforms. If you'd like to follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram, you can follow me at JewTalkSports. If you'd like to donate to my channel, you can donate to my Cash App, which is the $ JewTalkSports. And if you'd like to be a part of my JewTalkSports membership, you can hit that join tab here on the channel as well. But with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So as I mentioned in today's video, I do want to give you guys some quick Atlanta Falcons news. So news broke yesterday that the Atlanta Falcons will be hosting Mike Hughes. He is a defensive back, a former first-round pick of the Minnesota Vikings. He's been in the NFL about 4 seasons. He's played with the Vikings, the Lions, and the Kansas City Chiefs. Last season, he played with the Detroit Lions. But I do think that he would be a good pickup if the Atlanta Falcons decide to sign him this weekend. He is a defensive back that goes about 5'10", 190 pounds. He played his college football at UCF, and he was a very explosive player at UCF and has been a pretty good player in the NFL as well. I do believe that he would add depth to our roster if we were able to bring him in. And you guys know I always talk about the Falcons are looking for players that can bring versatility to the roster and also add depth to the roster. And Mike Hughes is a guy, because we lost Isaiah Oliver recently to the 49ers, with him signing with the 49ers, Mike Hughes could be a guy to definitely come in and kind of fill that void at nickel. We do still have D. Alford and Darren Hall. So bringing him along or adding him to this roster could definitely help our Atlanta Falcons team. He is a very aggressive corner. He also can play special teams. He returned punts and returned kickoffs in college, and also returned, I believe, kickoffs with the Minnesota Vikings a little bit when he was with the Vikings as well. So he's a guy that adds great depth to the team, is a very fast corner, but he's not afraid to come down in the run game and make tackles for loss and things of that nature, and make tackles in the run game. And that's something that I love out of cornerbacks, is guys that are not afraid to stick their nose in the run game. And that's what I think that he could definitely add value to this Falcons team, being that we lost a guy in Isaiah Oliver who was a very solid tackler, especially one-on-one tackles in space. That's something that Mike Hughes is very good at. And he's a guy also who can definitely take the ball away. And if he catch the ball, he's a playmaker with the ball in his hands because he has that vision from being a kick returner. So I definitely think, or could see, the Falcons definitely signing Mike Hughes to our roster. I don't think it'll take a whole lot of money to sign him. Maybe they'll bring him in on a 1 or 2 year deal. But I definitely think that he's a player that could definitely help this Atlanta Falcons team. As I mentioned, he is a former first round pick. And that's because he had great numbers at the combine and his tape was really good at UCF. He was one of those playmakers, similar to a Richie Grant, who also played at UCF. He was one of those guys that was a playmaker playing at UCF. So I definitely think the Falcons may bring him in because he has that familiarity with Jerry Gray, who's now on our coaching staff on the defensive side of the ball. I definitely could see them bringing him in to add to this Atlanta Falcons roster and to add more depth in the secondary. But with that being said, you guys let me know what you think of Mike Hughes. Do you think he'll be a good pickup for our Atlanta Falcons? I definitely think he would be a good pickup, being that we know Terry Fontenot knows how to find those gems that kind of has fell through the cracks and that a lot of people have moved on from. I definitely think he could be a gem that we could add to our roster, could possibly be our third corner on this team, and also maybe be able to compete for that outside corner position because he's a guy who can play inside and outside. So he can play both nickel and play as one of the starting corners if one of our guys get nicked up. So with that being said, this be your boy Jew. If you haven't hit that subscribe button for your boy, definitely hit that subscribe button for your boy. We're currently on the road to 2,000 subscribers and beyond. But with that being said, as always, Falcons Nation, rise up, be blessed. Peace.